After another night on the move, everyone's set off early. The weather and the landscape have changed again. We are surrounded by huge icebergs, and the Antarctic mainland now stretches out before us.
I just can't quite get my head around the landscape of this place. Everywhere you go, it's such a big sky. Now, all the other tourists have gone off on a little bit of an excursion. I thought, well, why on earth should we stay on the boat then? So we've gone for our own little version. Now, it's one of those days we really don't care if you don't see anything, because this place is absolutely stunning. Having said that, there's supposed to be a few crabeater seals just over here on the shore, so I haven't seen one of those yet, so we're going to check them out. As is per usual at the moment, it's very hard to predict where any of the animals actually are, but we haven't got crabeater seals, but what we have got is Antarctic terns, a beautiful little seabird. Some call them sea swallows, and when you see them flying around like this, you can see just why. Those lovely long tail streamers. This is the place to see Antarctic terns. Absolutely perfect setting for them, flying against these snowy landscape and glacier. Just outrageous.
These slender and noisy birds are summer visitors coming to Antarctica to breed.
Hit an iceberg. Now, this is a little bit tricky because we're both bobbing about an awful lot, but look what we've just found. Now, this may not be your thriving throng of penguins at the rookery, but this is a very important moment for me because this is my first ever Chinstrap penguin. So cool because it has that very distinctive line that runs underneath the throat there.
These birds are normally noisy and sociable. This loner is about as far south as any chinstrap will go. Time for me to investigate the mainland.
I'm being eaten by a juvenile blue-eyed cormorant. This is a classic Antarctic moment. The birds here just really don't give a monkeys about human contact. Now, this bird is actually contacting me. It's completely curious. Oi, stop it.
At just 7 weeks old, this youngster is already about to fledge. In a few days, he'll be out there feeding himself. All around me, though, the race is on to feed the younger chicks before the end of the short Antarctic summer. Cormorant parents share the work. On the menu, regurgitated fish and krill. Finally, we find the seals we've been looking for right from the beginning of the day.
Now, what we've got here on this ice floe is a trio of the most numerous seal in the world. These are crabeater seals, and there's something like 15 million of them down here in Antarctica. Now, crab is a bastardisation of a Norwegian word for crustacean. These animals actually feed predominantly on krill. Now, they feed in a very specialised way, and like a lot of seals, they don't just go around grabbing stuff. If you imagine you're trying to strain out the croutons from a mouthful of soup, you'd kind of take the mouthful of soup and then you'd close your teeth and squirt the soup out from between your teeth. That is exactly how these guys feed on krill.